Galatians 2, verse 17, ESV. But if in our endeavor to be justified in Christ, we too were found to be sinners, is Christ then a servant of sin? Certainly not. In this moment recorded in Galatians 2, Paul confronts Peter, not out of rivalry, but out of love for the truth of the gospel. Peter had freely eaten with the Gentiles, walking in the freedom Christ had revealed to him back in Acts 10. When God made it clear that no one made clean by God should be called unclean by man, Peter knew this. He had already been corrected by God himself. Yet when certain Jewish leaders arrived, Peter withdrew, distancing himself from the Gentiles, not because God changed his command, but because Peter feared the opinions and traditions of men. This wasn't merely a social shift, it was a theological compromise. By his actions, Peter was suggesting that Christ's work wasn't enough, that ritual tradition still determined righteousness. Paul had to confront him publicly because Peter's behavior wasn't just hypocrisy, it was misrepresenting the gospel he was called to preach. Was Peter compromising? Yes. Was he denying truth he already knew? Yes. And this is where the mirror turns to us. We say we believe we are made righteous in Christ. Yet, how often do we slip back into trying to appear righteous in the eyes of people? We know Christ has made us free from the bondage of religious law, yet many today still cling to legalism, elevating rules, traditions, or denominational identity as if they secure our standing before God. This is exactly what Paul was addressing. If we seek righteousness in Christ and then live as though we still need the old system to justify us, we are not walking in the truth of the gospel. Christ didn't set us free so we could return to spiritual performance. He freed us so we could live by faith. Legalism says, do more, appear holy, follow our rules. The gospel says, Christ has made you righteous. Now live from that place of freedom and truth. This passage reminds us our identity must be rooted in Christ alone, not culture, not religious pressure, not fear of people. We cannot preach grace and practice bondage. We cannot declare freedom while submitting again to what Christ already fulfilled. Peter walked with Jesus, witnessed his glory, and still struggled in this area. So if you've wrestled with fear or religious judgment or the pressure to perform, you're not alone. But Christ didn't call us to maintain appearances. He called us to walk in truth.